Hey everyone, this video guide here will show you how to mod your Nintendo Wii. This will give you access to the homebrew channel and all of the functions and applications that come with running the homebrew channel, such as backups, applications, emulators and some other stuff. Before getting started you will need a couple of things. Number one, you'll need a computer with an SD card reader. Number two, you'll need an SD card that's at least 1 GB in size. And number three, you will need a Nintendo Wii. I'm using a European one, however this guide also works for North American, Japanese or the Koreans. With those three components ready, you're now okay to go. So the first thing you want to do is you want to turn on your Nintendo Wii and go to Wii System Settings. As you can see here on the top right, I'm using 4.3E. E is for Europe, U is for North America, J is for Japan, and K is for Korea. So before starting this guide, make sure that you are running an operating system that is at version 4.3, followed by your region letter, before starting this guide. This is really important because it's to do with how the modding works. So make sure you're 4.3 and your letter. Next you want to go to Wii System Settings 2, then you want to go to Internet and then Console Information. Here you'll find your MAC address because you will be needing that shortly. Once you have your MAC address, you'll then need to go to this website, which is please.hackmii.com. There'll be a link to this website in the description. Once you go on the website, you'll be presented with this screen. You'll need to input the system menu that you're using. In my case it's 4.3E. Go to the MAC address section and enter in your Nintendo Wii MAC address that you just previously saw. Enter in the capture code and then cut over the red or the blue wire. I have no idea what either of them mean, but I cut the red wire just for the sake of this video. You'll then be given a letterbomb.zip folder which will be downloaded to your computer. On your computer you'll need to extract it using WinZip, 7-zip or any sort of file extraction program that you have. Inside will be the contents such as private license, readme and everything else you can see here on screen. You'll then need to put that into the root folder of your SD card. Your SD card should now look like this. Once you've done that, you'll then need to take your SD card out of your computer and put this into the Nintendo Wii. Once you've done this, you'll go to your Wii messages and you have to go back 2 or so days and you'll find this red letter here, which is the Letterbomb hack. Click on this and you'll then be taken to this boot screen, which is basically saying that you shouldn't have paid for this mod or anything like that. So you'll then be prompted to press 1 to continue, so press 1 and you'll be presented with the hackmii installer. This may be different for a few people. Because I'm using a Nintendo Wii that was produced after the initial production line, it says that bootme can only be installed as an iOS. For some other people who have bought an earlier Wii or have different versions, the bootme may say can be installed, and this isn't necessarily an error, but there is a correct fix for this. But for the sake of this video, whether it says can be installed or bootme can only be installed as an iOS, you'll want to hit continue anyway. You'll then be taken to the next section of the hackmii installer. So what you'll need to do is go up using the D-pad on your Nintendo Wii remote to the install homebrew channel section. So click on that and then you'll be taken to this small section here and click on yes to continue. This will install the homebrew channel, then you can click continue. Next you want to go down and prepare your SD card. Once you've prepared your SD card, you'll then want to go to install bootme as iOS. Then click on yes to continue, and the next screen click on yes to continue, let bootme install, and then you can click on continue. Then you want to go back to the hackmii installer main menu, then you can click on exit to leave the small bootme installer. After this, everything should have gone smoothly and you'll see a bunch of bubbles on screen, and on the bottom left it will say that you now are on the homebrew channel. In the homebrew channel, what you'll need to do now is go to launch bootme. While this part isn't necessarily needed, it's highly recommended and will only take about 15 or so minutes of your time. So you'll need to click on launch bootme and this will take you to this screen here. As the bootme menu only takes commands from the Wii console buttons, that means pressing power, reset and eject will actually move you left and right across the menu and also confirm. You can also use a GameCube controller, but because not everyone will have this, I'm going to be doing a video demonstration to show you how you would navigate this menu. So here on the bootme menu you have the 4 options. You'll then need to go over to your Nintendo Wii and here you can see you've got power, reset, the SD card and the eject button. Pressing power will move you across by 1 option on the bootme menu. So here I'm going to press power 3 times to go over to settings. I'm going to press reset to confirm my choice. In this next screen you'll want to press reset again to go into this menu and you'll be taken to the bootme backup. This here is the bootme backup, so you may as well leave this to sit for around 15 or so minutes to process because that's roughly how long this will take. Once you have no bad blocks left, and as you can see on the right, it was a bad block is signified by a small black square. Once you have none of those left, you'll be then prompted at the bottom to press start, or in this case eject, to skip, and this will take you back out to the boot me menu. Again, you want to use the power button and go to the right, and you'll want to quit out by pressing reset again to confirm, and then you'll press reset to be taken back to the Wii menu. This will restart your Wii console, and now once you go back to your Wii dashboard, you will now see the homebrew menu has installed, and you will also have backed up your Wii and have boot me installed. The only final thing to do now is to take out your SD card, and in your root folder you will find these three important files: the boot me folder, the keys, and the NAND. I've highlighted them here. You'll need to copy all of those and put them on your computer. This is just in case your Wii ever breaks. You can then restore it back to its settings using these files. But outside of that, once you've taken those out, you can then delete and format your entire SD card, as you'll now be using this for the homebrew channel. And there you have it. You have now modified a Nintendo Wii with access to the homebrew channel and all of the fun features that come with having the homebrew channel, such as being able to play backup games, eShop games, homebrew applications, homebrew games, and a lot more other stuff. If you're wondering how to use the homebrew channel, there will be a video link at the end of this video that you can click on, which will demonstrate how you use your SD card to get the homebrew channel to work and how to use your emulators and all that stuff. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any problems. Just leave a comment in the description and I will respond.